Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. ¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que eras pa' mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos Mueve ese pum pum girl. Tiene adrenalina, mete la pista, vente, hazme lo que sea. I like you pum pum girl. Hey, ya vi que estás solita, acompáñame. La noche de nosotros tú lo sabes. Que gana me dam 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 de guayarte, mami. Ese ram pam pam, yeah. Esa criminal como lo mueve es un delito. Tengo que arrestarte porque pienso y no me quito. Tienes criminality, pero te doy fatality. Vivete la película flotando en mi gravity. Daddy pone la regla, tiene que obedecer. Mami no tiene pausa, ¿qué es lo que vas a hacer? Échale, échale, échale para atrás. Échale, échale para adelante y para atrás. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese pum pum girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like you pum pum girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese pum pum girl. Tiene adrenalina, mete la pista, vente, hazme lo que sea. I like you pum pum girl. Tú tienes candela y yo tengo la vela. Llama 911, se está quemando la suela. Me daña cuando la faldita esa me la modela. Mami, estás enferma, pero tu show no lo cancela. Te llaman a ti, la reina de party. Mucha esa tunga, tiene ese party. Tira tu paso, no pare. Oh, dale, dale. Somos los bandidos de la rumba y romance. Y zumba de DJ otra vez pa' que dance. Échale, échale, échale pa' atrás. Échale, échale pa' adelante y pa' atrás. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese pum pum girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like you pum pum girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese pum pum girl. Tiene adrenalina, mete la pista, vente, hazme lo que sea. I like you pum pum girl.
Come with a nice young lady, intelligent, yes, she Jacqueline Ari. Everywhere me go, me never left her at all. You said that I miss me at the Ram Dance Man. Ram it in a dance hall in a nation. You never know, say that I miss me at the Boom Shop. I take my never lay down flat in a one cardboard box. You said that I'm a Yankee, I go reaching out the top. So
Calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese pum pum girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like you pum pum girl. Con
Mama, you know, say that I miss me, I go blame. I like you, pum pum girl. Take the man that say that I miss me, stab a girl down the lane. I love you, pum pum girl.
There's a stranger in my bed. There's a pounding in my head. Glitter all over the room. Pink flamingos in the pool. I smell like a mini bar. DJ's passed out in the yard. Bobby's on the barbecue. This a hickey or a bruise. Pictures of last night ended up online. I'm screwed. Oh well. It's a blacked out blur, but I'm pretty sure it ruled. Damn. Last Friday night, yeah, we danced on tabletops, and we took too many shots. Think we kissed, but I forgot. Last Friday night, yeah, we maxed our credit cards and get kicked out of the bar, so we hit the boulevard. Last Friday night, we went streaking in the park, skinny dipping in the dark, then had a menage a trois. Last Friday night, yeah, I think we broke the law. Always say we're gonna stop. Here's Friday night, do it all again. Here's Friday night, do it all again. Trying to connect the dots, don't know what to tell my boss. Think the city towed my car, chandelier is on the floor. Rip my favorite party dress, warrants out for my arrest. Think I need a ginger ale, that was such an epic fail. Pictures.
You make it look like it's magic. Oh yeah. 'Cause I see nobody but you. I'm never confused. Hey, I'm so used to being you. So I love when you call unexpected. 'Cause I hate when the moment's expected. So I'ma care for you. I'ma care for you. Yeah. 'Cause girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it. And and you deserve it. You deserve it. The way you work it, the way you work it. Girl,
4 more days till Uncle Lou gets to see The Weeknd live in Las Vegas.
earned it. Yeah, all that lonely night. Said it would be love, but we felt the rush. It made us believe it was only us. Convinced we were broken inside. Yeah, inside. Yeah, 'cause girl, you're perfect. Girl, you're perfect. Always worth it. Always worth it. And you deserve it. And you deserve it. The way you work it. The way you work it. Girl, girl, you did. Yeah, girl, you did. Earned it. Yeah, earned it. Na 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 na.
Yeah, hey Fitz, man, it's going to be between 105 and 110 every single day that I'm there. So it's hot. It's not going to be as hot as when I was there last year. When I was there last year, it was over 110 degrees every day, real temperature. So not quite that hot this time.
You gave me comfort, but falling for you was my mistake. I put you on.
No, that's Bruno Mars, Blanket Man. Bruno Mars is the one that has a never-ending gig in Vegas to pay off his gambling debt. And yes, he's still doing it.
When times were rough, I made sure I held you close.
He just announced a whole bunch of new dates a couple of weeks ago.
Call my name when I kiss you so gently. I want you.
You know, I've never rented a car there. I've been to Vegas 5 or 6 times now. I've yet to do any day trips while I'm there. And we're not doing any again this time. But maybe next year I need to add that in and do either the Grand Canyon or Hoover Dam or Red Rocks or something. But every time I've been, the furthest I've gone is like Fremont Street. And we just do an Uber, or we did a limo one time. But I need to do one of the day trips somewhere eventually.
I'm trying to put you in the worst mood.
Come on.
Be one cleaner than your church shoes. Really point to just to hurt you. All red lamb just to tease you. None of these toys on lease to. Made your whole year in a week too. Yeah, main bitch out of your league too. Side bitch out of your league too. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from ebony. Cut that ever into skinny pieces. Now she clean up with her face, man. I love my baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see a shade. Switch on my side, like to any lane. Switch on my car if I kill any pain. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Let a nigga Brad Pitt, legend of the fall, took the year like a bandit. Bought mama a crib and a brand new wagon. Now she hit the grocery shop looking lavish. Star Trek roof in the Wraith the Con. Girls get loose when they hear the song. 100 on the dash, get me close to God. We don't pray for love, we just pray for cause. House sometimes you need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table cut from ebony. Cut that ivory into skinny pieces. Then she clean up with her face, man, I love my baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see the shade. Switch on my side, I take any lane. I switch on my core if I kill any pain. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. I wanna fuck you slow with the lights on. Lights on, lights on. Be you the only one I got my sights on. Sights on, sights on. Type of sex you can never put a price on. Price on, price on. I take it off, you're the one I roll the dice on. Dice on, dice on, dice on. And I just want a baby with the right one. Cause I can never be the one to hide one. And we lost a lot of things in the fire. So it took a year for me to find out. I can't lose you, baby. I can't lose you, baby. I can't lose you, baby. Oh, I can't lose you, baby. I can't lose you, baby. I can't lose you, baby. Oh. Somebody said they saw you. Tell me, do you see her? She's living like she got me.
No. I said no.
Ready for just in case my man on the road, he doing promo. You said keep our business on the low.
I don't remember much from the other week, so I don't remember.
I can't find your house, send me the info. Driving through the gated residential. Found out I was coming, sent your friends home. Keep on trying to hide it, but your friends know. I only call you when it's high, but the only time that I be by your side, I only love it when you touch me, not feel me.
Come on, man.
Feel me when I'm fucked up, that's the real me, yeah. I only call you when it's high, but the only time I ever call you mine. I only love it when you touch me, not feel me when I'm fucked up, that's the real me. When I'm fucked up, that's the real me, babe.
4 finalists, but there can only be one winner. Who will it be? We're about to find out. Let's see if we can find one more good one.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room.
That's a popular one, but I don't really like that one. No. No. This one's all right.
I'll pull you in, I'll pull you back to what you need initially. Going back in time. You tell me things you wanna try.
Come on, man.
I get a man, but I want
Folks are putting in the I'm finding ways to know
No.
that you're worth it.
Okay.
No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're on myself. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, but I'm like this. You're the one I just. I was hoping not to let you know. I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time.
Yeah, The Weeknd is R&B Justin Bieber. He started this. The Weeknd just started uploading songs to YouTube. That's how he got discovered.
Oh, I can't sleep in it.
Same as Justin Bieber.
I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Bathroom stalls for the powder nose. High heel shoes with the open toes. She's got a good time wrapped in gold for you. For you. All red dress with the devil.
All right, I could listen to that all day, but I know y'all ain't got no interest in it. Yeah. So let's get on with the show. It's time to wrap up this year's Loutube's Got Talent show. Yeah, it's always sad to see it end. But we had another great season of Loutube's Got Talent. Is this season 5? Did I start this in 2020? In which case, this would be season 6 of Loutube's Got Talent. I thought The Weeknd was some douche from Jersey Shore. I think he's from Canada, actually. I think he's Canadian. Isn't he? Yeah, he's from Toronto. And he's about to change his name, too. He's doing one of these Prince deals where he's not going to be The Weeknd anymore. This last album that he put out is the last album he's putting out as The Weeknd. I think he's going to his real name, which is Abel something. I don't know. A lot of artists do weird shit, so I don't know. But no, he's definitely not from New Jersey. Yeah. You might be thinking of Bruce Springsteen. I don't know. Or Bon Jovi, too. Yeah. Garth Brooks style. Well, Garth Brooks changed his name to a fake name. The Weeknd is changing from a fake name to his real name. So it's like the opposite of Garth Brooks. It's like the opposite of Garth Brooks, yeah. Garth Brooks let greed kill his career. It's a shame, too, because he's one of my favorite artists of all time. Garth Brooks is. But he let greed kill his career by refusing to allow his music to be streamed for so long. So there's like an entire generation of people that grew up not even really knowing who Garth Brooks is because, you know, all they did was listen to streaming music. And Garth was so anti-streaming. I think it hurt him in the long run. I mean, look, the guy, I mean, he's not hurting for money, you know, but as far as like longevity, you know, I don't know. He's got a residency in Vegas too, at Caesar's Palace, or he did. I don't know if he's still doing it. Him and Adele had a residency at the main showroom at Caesar's Palace. Maybe he still does. I don't know. I don't remember anybody named The Weeknd on Jersey Shore, and I love that show. Or I did the first 2 or 3 seasons of the Jersey Shore. I used to watch that. Mike the Situation, DJ Pauly D, Vinny, Snooki, Sam, Ronnie. The first 2 or 3 seasons of Jersey Shore were good. When they started traveling, I quit watching it. You know, the first 2 or 3 seasons of the Jersey Shore were actually at the Jersey Shore. Then they started traveling and doing shit like they did a season in Italy. They've done seasons in Vegas. They're not the same. Conway Twitty's real name was Harold Jenkins. Hoghead, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I really appreciate that. Hope you're doing all right. Hoghead, you're coming to the next Slob Olympics, aren't you? Hoghead, I feel like I ain't seen you in a while, bud. Have I not seen you since your Slob Mountain Fucktacular or whatever you did in the mountains a year ago? That last time? I guess that was the last time. All right, is everybody ready to vote today? Country will never be as good as it was in the 90s. That's my favorite era of country music. Kind of late 80s and then all through the 90s. There's not very much country or very many country artists that sort of came out after the year 2000 that I really care about at all. Chris Stapleton would be an exception. But I'm kind of a like Garth Brooks and Dunn, Travis Tritt, Tim McGraw. That kind of era of country music. Pete says he saw Garth Brooks in 2015. I saw Garth Brooks at the height of his... I saw Garth Brooks in the late 90s. I don't remember the exact year. 97 or 98, somewhere in there. I mean, the absolute peak of his popularity. Actually saw him in Columbia, South Carolina at the... Jackpot, are you still in here? I saw him where the Gamecocks play their basketball games. This was in the late 90s. For all I know, they've got a new arena now. I think it was called the Columbia Coliseum back then. But I could be wrong about that because that's the only time I ever saw anything there. But it was wherever South Carolina Gamecocks played their basketball games in the late 90s. I saw Garth Brooks there, and Pete's right. That guy puts on the best live shows I've ever seen are Garth Brooks, Dave Matthews, and Tool. But Garth Brooks, when I saw Garth Brooks, he was at the absolute height and peak of his popularity, and that guy did not stop moving and running around for 2.5 hours. I mean, you go to some concerts and it's not really a show. It's a guy singing or a band and that they kind of just stand there and play the songs or whatever. Garth Brooks put on a fucking show. The worst live show I've ever seen anybody do is George Strait. And I love George Strait. The guy's got how many number one hits? I mean, it's unbelievable how many hits George Strait has. Great songs. An absolute waste of time to see live. It's literally like listening to one of his CDs. He didn't move. He walked out. There was a microphone stand in the middle of the stage. He walked out. He stood in front of that microphone stand with a guitar. He had a 10-gallon hat on. He was looking down at his feet. And he sang into that microphone and played the guitar for an hour and a half and walked off the stage. I mean, it was the worst. It wasn't a show at all. It was a guy singing for an hour and a half. It was terrible. The songs were great, but he didn't put on a show at all. And again, this was also in the 90s, so this wasn't an issue of him being 80 years old. That's probably not all she got, Wet Blanket. I'm not trying to talk about your mom, but I mean, I don't know how long ago this was, and maybe you're right, but I don't know how many women go on tour buses for, a hug and a handshake. What's up, Jesse? Hey, let's get the voting over with before everybody gets mad and leaves the stream, and then we can come back and hang out and talk about this some more. But it is time to vote. We've got 4 finalists. We've got VicTube, Millis Vanillis, Drummer Man, and Spank Mapleton. I came up with the odds on my own. This is just based off of feedback that I have heard over the last 3 weeks from these 4 people. Remember, your final vote is based on all 3 of the videos that the contestants sit in. So you're not just voting on their last video. You're voting on their performances overall during the course of the talent show. So in the case of VicTube, we've got 3 original songs that he did. Basically some karaoke where he wrote his own lyrics to other songs. Y'all will remember those. For Millis Vanillis, we have 1 video promising to do a video. Then we have the video of him washing his tractor in his underwear, which was great. And then we have a video of him apologizing for not doing another video. Drummer Man sent in 3 different videos of playing the drums. All great songs. Had anybody ever heard the song he did yesterday? The Door. Had anyone ever heard that song? I had never heard that song before. Yesterday afternoon, I had to go look up who sang that song, but that was a really good song. And then Spank Mapleton, with the various skits that he did, including his most recent submission entitled Call of Zooty. Call of Zooty. Now, these are 4 absolute beasts here when it comes to the talent show. All 4 of these people have sent in submissions in multiple years of the talent show, too. So these are talent show veterans here. VicTube's been around since the beginning. Millis Vanillis took a couple of years off, but he had one of the greatest talent show entries of all time a couple of years ago. Drummer Man is good enough to send in submissions every single year. Spank Mapleton has been doing these skits for several years. Remember the one last year where he jumped off the, was it him that jumped off the ladder last year? Anyway, he's been doing these things too every year. These are 4 absolute beasts here. I would nominate all 4 of these people for Loutube's Got Talent Lifetime Achievement Awards. You know what? We might do that. I might do that in July or August. Take a whole week in July or August on the talent show and go back and replay some of the most popular talent show entries from every year that we've done the talent show. And we might come up with like Loutube's Got Talent Lifetime Achievement Awards. Like Flashlight PP obviously would be like a Hall of Fame nominee. Loutube's Got Talent Hall of Fame. And then, of course, there was the skits that piggybacked off of that with X-Wing and Sea Dog, and then with the lightsaber PP. Millis Vanillis in the Elvis costume, driving his lawnmower around his yard and playing drums on his porch and jumping in the baby pool wearing a diaper. There was that. I mean, there's been some all-time great entries into the talent show. Maybe we need to take some time at some point and go back through some of those and maybe hand out a couple of Lifetime Achievement Awards and maybe some Hall of Fame nominees too. I would like to know what happened to all those kids from the Flashlight PP videos. Those kids were extremely creative. Extremely creative. All right, here's how we're going to do the voting today. We're going to do a first vote. We're going to do a first vote. With all 4 people. The top 2 vote getters, we're going to do a second poll of just those 2. And that will crown the winner. So this first vote will eliminate 2 people. Here we go. Let's get your votes in. VicTube, 3 different karaoke songs. He wrote his own lyrics that were amazing. I liked the Eminem one, the one he did first, and then I liked the one he did yesterday. The one yesterday was really good. Millis Vanillis had the washing his riding lawnmower in his front yard with Comet, a spray hose, and wearing nothing but black underwear. Drummer Man sent in 3 different drumming videos. He had the Weekend medley, the one yesterday, that song, The Door. I had never heard that song before. It was a really good song. It reminded me of Gnarls Barkley. And then, of course, Spank Mapleton, Call of Duty. Tried to shoot a firework off of his Army helmet. Didn't work. Running around with a fake gun. America. That was one of the most American videos I've ever seen. Spank Mapleton's Call of Duty video yesterday. Absolutely unbelievable. So get your votes in. The top 2 vote getters, we will do a final poll, and that will crown this year's winner. I came up with the odds on my own based off of feedback that I got. VicTube looked like a slight favorite heading into today at -175. Spank right behind him at -150. Drummer Man at -125. Probably the most actual talent. Well, definitely the most actual talent is Drummer Man. Unfortunately for Drummer Man, the talent show isn't necessarily about pure talent. I should call it Loutube's Got Talent / entertainment value contest. Because some of the people that send things in aren't necessarily talent, but they're extremely entertaining. So Drummer Man at -125, and Millis, an absolute long shot because of his laziness and the fact that he really only sent in one actual video. The other two videos he sent in were just videos explaining that he didn't make a video, really. So an absolute long shot for Millis at +750, even though he might have had the best overall video. The washing the lawnmower video in his underwear might have been the best single overall video, but, unfortunately, here with the championship, it's based off of the entire 3 weeks worth of submissions, and that may end up hurting him here. So he's an absolute long shot at +750. But we're going to leave the poll up for another minute or so, and then we're going to take the top 2 vote getters, and we're going to square them off and crown a winner. Yeah, I forgot how bottle rockets worked. Yeah, he taped the bottle rocket. I don't know what he thought was going to happen if he taped the bottle rocket to his helmet. I mean, that I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking. Oh man. Oh, man. Is there anybody in here that wasn't around for the flashlight PP and the lightsaber PP talent show videos? Is there anybody that never saw those? We definitely need to take a week at some point and go back and revisit. That's what we should do. I'll do that one week. So like on Monday of whatever week we do this. So like on Monday, we'll go back and we'll relook at like videos from the first talent show. And then on Tuesday, we'll look at videos from year 2. And then on Thursday, year 3, we'll spend like a whole day looking at the old videos from previous talent shows. Wouldn't that be fun to do? We ought to, yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that. All right, let's end the poll and see who our 2 finalists are going to be here in the poll. Wow. Drummer Man with a strong showing here has came in second place. He has defeated Spank Mapleton. VicTube on top of the leaderboard with 46%, but that's less than 50. So it is possible Drummer Man could win here if he's able to get enough votes from the people that voted for Spank or Millis. So this is going to be close. Congratulations to VicTube and Drummer Man. They are our 2 finalists, and they are fixing to face off in a poll here. I'm going to give you all a few minutes to think about who you're going to want to vote for, and then I'm going to put up the final poll to crown the champion. But a little bit of an upset here. If you look at the odds here, Spank Mapleton was the second favorite. Drummer Man the third favorite. But Drummer Man has actually come in second place here in the initial poll. And VicTube, with under 50% of the vote, comes in first. But this is going to be a very interesting final poll here between VicTube and Drummer Man. Not really a surprise here that Millis is pulling up the rear at 12%, even though, like I said, he may have had the best individual video of any of the finalists. But I think only doing one actual video and then doing 2 other videos explaining why he didn't do videos, I think that hurt him in the long run. I think that hurt him in the long run. But all 4 of these people here are absolute talent show beasts. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. So, you know, shout out to all 4 in that. But y'all know the deal. There can only be one winner. There can only be one winner. All right. The poll is up. It's 8:34. I'm going to leave the poll up till 8:40. You got 6 minutes to think about it and get your vote in. The 2025 Loutube Talent Champion is. Get your votes in. Texas Rock says, I always vote for the most actual talent, but they always lose. Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Has anybody watched the new season of Squid Games that came out a few days ago? I fell asleep during the last episode last night, so I got to watch like the last half of the last episode. And then I'll be done, but I didn't think it was very good. A little disappointing. All right, you got 4 minutes. There is obviously a lot on the line here. There's obviously a lot on the line here. Who will be this year's winner? Who will be this year's winner? Call-in show tonight at 9 o'clock, too. Don't forget about that. You know, I still have a college football channel that I do. You know what I mean? We'll have a call-in show tonight at 9. And I don't leave on Friday till after lunchtime, so we'll probably do a morning show on Friday. We'll probably do a morning show on Friday. So I don't think we fly till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. What's on the line? Pride and bragging rights. Pride and bragging rights. You've never called into the call-in show, Hogman? Yeah, that definitely sounds like a problem you need to fix, bud. That definitely sounds like a problem you need to fix, bud. The voting is close. Got about 3 minutes left before we close the poll and crown a winner. What plans do y'all have for the 4th of July weekend? It's always nice when the 4th of July falls on a weekend, isn't it? I know it's on a Friday, but still, so you know, a lot of you, if you work a quote-unquote regular job, a lot of you might have Friday off, giving you a 3-day weekend there for the 4th of July. Anybody got anything exciting planned for the 4th? Anybody going out of town, beach, lake, what? Pool parties, cooking out, grilling out, fireworks? Any exciting plans for the 4th? Going to Wrightsville, Georgia. No, I said exciting. Fireworks and brisket, work, family stuff. Your birthday, is it? Well, happy birthday. Your birthday's in July? Happy birthday. Of course, you're going to grill out. Hogman's the grill master, so he's grilling out. Wet Blanket's not doing a damn thing. Ballard is staying home. I have some friends doing a fireworks show. Slaw's moving the lady in. All right. Jackpot slinging potato chips over the 4th of July weekend. Vandy's going to sit on a beach in Vietnam and celebrate the Viet Cong. Wow. Alexander's daughter is coming over, grilling and fireworks. Blazer Dog has in-laws coming. Oh, boy. I'll be in Vegas. I leave on the 4th. Head to Vegas. Staying at Mandalay Bay for the first half of the trip. Going to see The Weeknd on Friday night at the at Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play, which is right behind Mandalay Bay, which is great. You can walk there. Saturday, I think we are going to the Pinball Hall of Fame. It's basically a retro / vintage arcade. Not too far from Mandalay Bay, but we'll take a car there. We'll take an Uber there. Going to play some old arcade games on Saturday. And on the way back, I think we're going to stop at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. I'm sure you've seen it in movies or TV shows or whatever. Neither one of us have ever been there, so it's the Welcome to Las Vegas sign is like in between Mandalay Bay and the Pinball Hall of Fame. So on the way back, we're going to stop by there. Sunday is a pool day at Mandalay Bay. Mandalay Bay has got a great pool complex. Bunch of 4 or 5 different pools, a giant wave pool, a man-made beach, a lazy river. I can float in a lazy river all damn day. I'm not going to lie. I can float in a lazy river for hours. So that's the plan on Sunday. Monday, we check out of Mandalay Bay and head right up the street to Planet Hollywood. And we're going to stay at Planet Hollywood for the second half of the trip. Monday, when we after we check into Planet Hollywood, I think we are going to head down to the Link Promenade in between Flamingo and Link and Harrah's down there in that area there, and we're going to do the high roller wheel, the Ferris wheel. That's right there across the street from Caesar's Palace in the Link Promenade. We're going to do the Ferris wheel. Tuesday night, we are eating at Peter Luger's Steakhouse in Caesar's Palace. So I'm looking forward to that. And then either Tuesday or Wednesday, we're going to spend the day at the pool at Planet Hollywood. And then we fly out Wednesday night. We leave Vegas like 11 o'clock or 11:30 Wednesday night, get back to Augusta around 7 or 8 in the morning. So that's the itinerary for my 4th of July. All right, it's 8:41. It's time to close the poll and crown this year's Loutube's Got Talent champion. Congratulations to the 2025 Loutube's Got Talent Grand Champion. VixTube, with 58% of the vote, has defeated Drummer Man, who came in at 41%. An absolute epic battle. 2 absolute beasts when it comes to the talent show. This year's winner, none other than VixTube. I believe this is VixTube, first time winning the talent show. You know what? I don't even remember who's won a lot of the talent shows. We ought to make a list. Let's see. 2025 is VixTube. Last year was Huffer Billy Paul, right? Slaw. 2023, I don't remember who won a lot of these other years. We'll have to go back and figure that out, I guess. Does anybody else remember who won some of the other ones? Congratulations to VicTube. He has won the talent show. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. Now you have a whole year to think about how you plan on defending your title, Vic. Or you can do like Slaw and just say, fuck it. I won last year. I'm not really doing shit this year. Yeah. Play the winning video. That's a good idea. Let's do that. We will play Vic's winning video. Great idea, actually.
Somebody's gonna come unglued before the night is through. Somebody's team is gonna shit the bed. There's nothing we can't do. Everybody wants to beat their rivals if it takes all night. Everybody wants to throw a deep ball pass, make it come out right. There's gonna be some TVs broke tonight. Some TVs broke tonight, I know.
I can't believe what I freaking see tonight.
There's gonna be some TVs broke tonight. Some TVs broke tonight, I know. Lord, I know. Some games can go to 8 overtimes. Some games don't last quite that long. But nobody wants to turn the game off now. It's way too close to call. This crash out's gonna last forever. Last all season long. Sometime before the game is over, the referee is gonna throw their flag. There's gonna be some TV broke tonight.
What's the fucking flag for now? It's on us. I'm Georgia. God, pass interference. Y'all are sitting here on the fucking play with a hand on that fucking flag, ain't you, motherfucker?
I know. Lord, I know. There'll be some TVs broke tonight, 'cause we ain't alright. So take out the bat and we'll get it right. There's gonna be some TVs broke tonight. Some TVs broke tonight, I know. Somebody's gonna come unglued before the night is through. Somebody's team is gonna shit the bed. There's nothing we can do. Everybody wants to beat their rivals.
Victor!
If it takes all night.
Oh my God! No!
Everybody wants to throw a deep ball pass,
No!
make it come out right.
How in the hell do you
There's gonna
lose to
be some TVs
Vanderbilt
broke
at
tonight.
home?
Some
On
TVs broke
homecoming?
tonight, I know.
Vanderbilt has not won a road game in the
There's
SEC
gonna
in
be
2
some
damn
TVs
years.
broke tonight.
They have
Some
no
TVs broke
offense.
tonight, I know.
None. Zero.
Let's go.
God damn it!
We can beat between the hedges. We can get down on the floor. We can leave it in the locker. But either way, it's gonna be some TVs broke tonight. Some TVs broke tonight, I know. Oh, I know.
You lost.
There'll be some TVs broke tonight. Some TVs broke tonight, I know. Woo-hoo!
That's how you break a TV. That's pathetic and sad. That's ridiculous. There's no excuse for losing that game to Georgia Tech. That's how you break a TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Loutube's Got Talent champion, VicTube. Come on, man. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Good job, Mr. Tube. I'm very proud of you, bud. I'm very proud of you, bud. Unbelievable. An absolute talent machine. Just a beast in every sense of the word. Congratulations also to Drummer Man, this year's runner-up in the talent show. Shout out to Millis and Spank Mapleton. Those were our 4 finalists. But again, there could be only one winner. And the people that voted, this is a democracy here. Yeah. And it's a direct democracy, too. It's a direct democracy. Unlike the United States of America. Loutube's Got Talent is a direct democracy. There is no middleman. There is no middleman. We even counted Biggs Mike's vote, even though he's here illegally. Oh, boy, that'll make some of you mad, won't it? They said Biggs Mike's vote shouldn't count. America is a democratic republic. No one said anything about that. We're talking about the differences between a direct democracy and an indirect democracy. Maybe you don't know what that is. But a constitutional republic is a form of democracy, Paul. This talking point that brain-dead retards have that America's not a democracy, it's a constitutional republic. Like there's only one, like the idea that there's only one form of democracy. A constitutional republic is a form of democracy. That's like saying, I don't eat meat, I eat hamburgers. Or, I don't eat meat, I eat steak. Steak is meat. It's more than one kind of meat. I don't plan out post-game reactions, do you, Lisa? If you plan out a reaction, it's not a reaction, it's a skit. It's if you plan something out, it's acting. I don't act. I'm not an actor. We're not a democracy, we're a constitutional republic. Yeah, 53 days. 53 days. Football be here soon. I love that first weekend, too. I mean, week 0 is great. We have, you get the one good game. It's kind of like week 0 is like when you first get in the pool in the summertime and the water is like not quite warm enough yet, but you really want to get in because it's been so long. So maybe you just get up to your knees or your waist or something just to say you got in. But then that next week, perfect temperature. And you jump right in. 5 straight days of football. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. God, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm going to live stream 5 days in a row. Half on Patreon, I guess. Half on YouTube. Whatever. Oh, yeah, speaking of Patreon, make sure you get signed. If you're one of those people that signs up and then unsigns up or whatever during the off season, it's time to get back on board. Almost time for another Texas win at the shoe. Is that what that means? Yeah, week 1 is loaded. LSU Clemson's the most interesting game to me. I don't hand out wrenches on this channel based on Patreon. That's on the main channel, Evan. This channel here, I reset the wrenches like every 2 or 3 weeks, and I just hand them out randomly at the start of a stream right after I reset them every couple of weeks. Everybody on the main channel, the Patreon, you get a wrench over on the main channel. You have a wrench on the main channel, don't you? I'm already thinking through which games I'm going to bet on. I need to make some more bets with y'all. I feel like it's less bets this year than normal. I don't know if that means y'all aren't as confident as you usually are or what. I normally have like 2 pages of bets by the time the season starts. We've got, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 so far. It's not too bad. I have 12 bets with y'all so far on the season. Yeah, for the main channel, wrenches are handed out on the Patreon streams. So I don't know when the next Patreon stream will be, but the wrenches are handed out on every Patreon stream for the main channel. Ohio State going down to Texas in week 1. Patricia's first game as a DC in college, going to take some adjustments. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, home field, Arch Manning on the road, 2 loaded teams. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. Yeah, I think Texas and Ohio State will be ranked 1 and 2. You're talking about the AP poll, I guess, when you say it will likely be a 1 versus 2 matchup. You're talking about the AP, the preseason AP poll? Jeremiah Smith will be ready for Texas this time. Well, he was ready last time. Texas just took him out of the Texas double covered him the whole game. I mean, that's a risk. I mean, that's a risk you can take. You can take any receiver out of a game. I don't care how good they are. You can take any one receiver out of a game. The problem becomes when you play a team like Ohio State that's got a second NFL receiver on the other side of the field. That's what happened to Texas. What was the guy's name? Tore Texas up. Who was it? Carnell Tate. I mean, that's the problem when you play Ohio State. Yeah, I mean, Jeremiah Smith had 1 catch for 3 yards, so they took him out of the game, but Carnell Tate, 7 catches. I mean, it's just unfair. Ohio State had Jeremiah Smith, Emeka Egbuka, and Carnell Tate. I mean, it's just that's 3 number 1 receivers all on the same team. You know what I mean? Those 3 guys would be number 1 wide receivers on almost every team in the country, and they were all on Ohio State. I mean, that's crazy. We got plenty of 5-star wide receivers. Yeah, you do. You want to hear an interesting stat, though? About wide receiver U? Ohio State? I'll put all these receivers in the NFL. Yeah, you do. That's true, you do. Georgia can't recruit wide receivers. Yeah, that's true, too. But you want to hear an interesting stat, though, Lisa? Georgia had not one, but two players in the NFL last year that had more receiving yards than any player from Ohio State. That's what you call a big dang situation. Georgia had not one but two players in the NFL last year with more receiving yards than any former Ohio State player. Oh, yeah, Caleb Downs is probably a top 10 pick. I mean, it always depends on who has the top 10 picks and how many of those teams need a safety, but he's a top 10 player in the draft. There's no question about it. Georgia's on a heater right now in recruiting. Yeah, I saw a bunch of stuff on Twitter yesterday that they've signed or got commitments from like 7 or 8 players in the last week. I know several defensive linemen, I think, yesterday too. They're going to finish with a top 5 class again. Is it a bounce back year for Oak State? Boy, they were one of the most disappointing teams in the country last year. Them and Florida State were probably the two most disappointing teams in the country. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be here soon. The football season. It is going to be here soon. Where's the BYU going? A lot of chatter about Tennessee. Any truth to that? Is the BYU headed to Tennessee? I'm not going to lie, it would be an upgrade over what they have. It would be an obvious upgrade over what they have. Yeah, my understanding is because he's a graduate student, he can transfer now, yes. wonder how crazy Penn State's defense will be with Jim Knowles this season. I'm hoping Matt Patricia pans out for us Buckeyes. Who's running the ball for Ohio State this year? Aren't both those running backs are gone, aren't they? Good running game can help a new quarterback. James Peoples in a transfer from West Virginia. Well, that don't sound like Travion Henderson and what's the other guy's name from that was from Ole Miss? Shoot. Okay, so in other words, it's a drop off at running back. Okay. I mean, that's an obvious drop off at running back from Travion Henderson and what's his name, Quinshon Judkins, to Peoples and some guy from West Virginia that you can't name. So that's an obvious drop off at the running back position. I mean, there's no denying that. So, yeah, there's no denying that. Can Julian Sayin run, or is he a pocket passer? Pocket passer. Dang. Okay, so no running game for Ohio State this year is what I'm hearing. Dang. 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 Big dang, too. Dang. Dang. I might have to pick Texas to win that game. I might have to pick Texas to win that game. I don't know. At Ohio State, though. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that. Got some videos to work on today. I'm going to write these down. Oh, yeah. I've got some what-if scenarios that I want to do a video about. Basically, I have a list of things that might not be likely, but I think they're possible and could really shake things up. For example, in this what if video that I'm working on, one of the topics would be, what if Georgia Tech beats Clemson in week 3 or whenever it is they play? Because if you've seen Georgia Tech's schedule, there's nothing on it between Clemson and Georgia. It's Clemson in the beginning of the year and Georgia at the end of the year, and then nothing outside of that. What if they beat Clemson? What if Ohio State has 2 losses going into the Michigan game, and they lose to Michigan again. And this time, the loss knocks them out of the playoffs. What if DJ Wagway Woo stays healthy all year? Anyway, I'm working on that video. I'm working on a top 10 games video. These are just the 10 games I'm looking forward to the most. So not all of them are big games or like have playoff or implications, but just games 10 games I'm looking forward to for various reasons. And then I have a video I'm going to do. This is going to be a series of 2 or 3 videos that I do between now and the start of the season about teams that are making the playoffs. So, like I've done, I don't know, how many prediction videos have I done? 10 or 12? Of the 10 or 12 prediction videos I've done, I've got 2 or 3 of those teams making the playoffs, I think. I'd have to go back and look. So I'm going to do a video like, okay, I've done predictions for these 12 teams. Here are these 12 teams. Here's all their records I have them at. That means that these 3 teams are going to be in the playoffs. That means we got 9 more teams to go. And then I'm going to do, a whole bunch more prediction videos during the month of July. And then at the end of July, I'll make another, now these teams are in the playoffs video. You get it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. So, yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yep. I'm curious to see how truly good Bryce Underwood is. Well, he'll definitely get better as the season goes along, I would think, right? He'll be better in week 10 probably than he is in week 2, Some experience. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Got some work to do today. Got some things I got to do to get ready for my trip this weekend. Got some videos to make. Other things. Congratulations again to VicTube, this year's Loutube's Got Talent champion. And big thank you to everybody that participated, everybody that took time to record videos and send them in. This is always my favorite time of year on the morning show every June, doing this talent show. It's a lot of fun. So big shout out to everybody that took the time to do that. I really appreciate it. I know everybody watching appreciates it. We had a really good time. Shout out to Hoghead for hitting the super chat this morning to help support the show. Appreciate that, Hoghead. Hope everybody has a good Tuesday, and I will see you tonight at 9 o'clock for the call-in show. Until then, though, have a good morning.